Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm David Naiman. I'm the president of the Montgomery County Board of Elections. We're here to reconvene the Board of Canvassers. With me here today are Board Member Kina Onion, Board Member Margie Delao, and Board Member Larry Halloran. And thank you to all of you for being here. We were not expecting to be here today. As people know, we certified the results on July the 8th. We have not had any petitions for recounts that would have had to be done by Monday. We did have our portion of the risk limiting audit. It did not find any issues, and the numbers that were counted were reflected the same numbers that the machines counted. We are here today because this is a follow-up on the state vendor mailing problem, which required the state to direct that everyone who was mailed a mail-in ballot before, I believe it was May the 13th or 14th, get a replacement ballot. And as you all know, those who voted the original ballots and did not vote in any other way voted, and if they obviously live in Montgomery County and voted the correct party ballot, that is a valid eligible ballot. In order to determine that, that required a very human process of going through ballot by ballot by ballot. We do not have automated equipment to do all of that because in this case, remember that the original ballots were deactivated to make absolutely sure that no one was voting twice, and no one has voted twice. But what we do have is we have discovered that there are a very limited number of ballots where people should have been able to vote once. They voted the original ballot. They did not vote by any other way, and their ballot had not been counted yet. We on this board and our staff, we really hate errors, but we hate not counting eligible votes more. And as far as we're concerned, if we have eligible votes, they will be counted. We're also the most transparent board in the state. The state laws that require local boards to do various things for transparency purposes. We did all of those things before the state required it. And one of those is, of course, that we are live streaming our canvass, which other jurisdictions are not. And one of the things that we have done, at least since I've been president of the board, is that when we make a mistake, we tell everyone. And I know that's not what most people do in most areas of life, but in our area, we have found that it's much better to let everyone know exactly what happened and proceed from there. So we issued a press release. We invited the public. The public is able to watch by live stream today, and we are proceeding on that basis. So, and I should add that we are one of 9 jurisdictions in Maryland that are going through a similar process. We just happen to be the ones, I guess, that have sent out the first press release. But whatever the case, as I understand the process for this morning, in order for us to canvass the 19 ballots that need to be canvassed, we first have to vote to decertify the previous certification. We then will canvass the 19 ballots. I don't know that we need to have a motion to canvass, but
You do not.
we do not. Okay, Kevin says we do not. They will canvass the 19 ballots. If there are any board actions among those 19, whether it's voter intent or all the things that we considered throughout the entire canvass, we will do those here. And then the ballots will be go through the scanners and be counted. And then this afternoon, we will meet to recertify the election results. Any questions so far? Okay, so is there a motion to decertify the results that were certified on July the 8th?
I move to decertify the election results that were certified on July 8th.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Margie, seconded by Keno. All in favor, raise your hand. It is unanimous. Please proceed.
Okay, thank you, Dave. I just need to echo what David said already, that the principle of counting every ballot matters to the board, to the staff, and everyone in this county. It's a human process, and this particular process of original and replacement ballots, what came up with certain additional human touch that was required in order to separate them in proper groups, in order to decide whether to canvass them or put them in away because voters return additional ballot. The reason why we are here is that in that part, as a part of the process where the ballots were put in different buckets, whether to forward it to canvas or leave it on in a storage area, some of the ballots ended up in the wrong pile. The audit confirmed that there is a number of them that need to be canvassed, and therefore we are here today.
Please clarify, Boris, when you say the audit, there's two different audits that have been, at least two, that have been,
There are
multiple audits. So please clarify, when I talked about the risk limiting audit, that was an audit just to determine whether the count of the machines was correct, and it was found to be correct. You're talking about a different audit.
So we do a regular aspects of comprehensive audit before certification that looks at the polling place, early voting, regular vote by mail, and regular provisionals. There's also part of risk limiting audit that's statewide that we do after the certification, but before the state certified. And then there was the audit on the state level for this particular subset of ballots, because again, this is the first time that we had this problem in the state. And this is the reason why the state conducted audit on their end against all the counties in the state to find where some ballots were unfortunately omitted due to human error. We have few, therefore we are here today. If I might just say that there are a couple of tasks that need to be completed today. Board did the first one, decertifying the previous certification. The second one is that our canvas team, which is Sandy Prudenti, who is the manager of water services, and Ms. Michelle Gonda, who is manager of vote by mail. They will canvass the ballots for Montgomery County that need to be canvassed, and it will be on me to present at the same time. You guys can start. It will be on me to present at the same time to the board 3 ballots for the board review and reject.
Okay, I'm going to turn my camera towards you all, if that's okay, so that people can.
I can turn mine.
Okay.
So you can stay online while you.
Okay, I just want to make sure that
Yeah,
people.
absolutely.
You need to change your angle so people can see the what they're doing there. There we go. Thank you. And
Okay.
thank you to Sandy and Michelle for being here.
So while they are canvassing these ballots, may I just present to the board the first ballot is no signature ballot. Basically, there is no signature captured on the envelope itself. Therefore, it needs to be rejected. The second one is the same, no signature. It's a regular.
If your third one is not a no signature, then we should probably do these first.
Okay.
So is there a motion on the two no signature ballots?
Move to reject those 2 ballots.
Okay, it's been moved by Larry. Is there a second? Seconded by Margie. All in favor, raise your hand. Those ballots without a signature on the oath are rejected.
Okay. And the third one is something that was presented to the board. Dave, you might recall, and I made the reference to the board, when we had provisional ballots. In theory, every time you vote the wrong party or you move out of the county, there's something that overlaps. However, there's a specific situation where there is nothing overlaps. That's when you move out of the county and you are affiliated. meaning the Board of Ed doesn't carry between the counties. So this is the third one.
So what you're saying is that this is a voter who is not a Montgomery County voter who voted in Montgomery County, and so and it's a wrong party ballot, or it's an independent.
It's independent.
Okay, so it's an
It doesn't
unaffiliated.
carry.
Okay, it's an unaffiliated. I apologize. It's not a wrong party ballot. It's an unaffiliated voter who voted in Montgomery County, who doesn't live in Montgomery County, and therefore we don't have any races that they can vote in the county.
Simple as that. So this is the voter. If the board can move to reject this.
Okay, is there a motion?
Because there is no race to contest to accept.
Can I see the envelope?
And this was touched in the original canvas or came after? Where did we get?
This was one of those that was misfilled.
Yeah.
So how does an out-of-county voter get a Montgomery County?
That is the county voter who moved out of the county.
Oh, I see.
They lived here and then they moved.
They lived here, got their ballot, and then moved.
Yeah, they are
Okay.
per registration. They are not county voters.
Okay. So another.
Yeah, but they're in the state, which means
So
they're
another.
eligible to
So
vote.
let me make sure I understand this completely, because I think I do. The voter lives in Montgomery County, requests a mail-in ballot, gets a mail-in ballot, moves to another county, changes their voter registration to another county.
Right.
Our system detects that and therefore does not allow their ballot to be counted because they've changed their address. And since they're ineligible to vote in Montgomery County, we reject it.
If they would be, let's say, a Democrat or Republican and didn't vote any other way anywhere else, there will be a contest that would carry.
Right, we would
Because you are Maryland voter.
right. We would be looking at the statewide races.
If you are unaffiliated, there is no board of ed that carries between the counties. That's like as clear cut as it gets.
So this is an original ballot, and the state first mailing, right? No asterisk.
That was placed wrong, correct.
Put in the no count pile or count pile.
Don't count.
Well, we can't find it, but okay, so it was in the right pile for the wrong reason.
So it was put there for not to be counted, but understanding why was it put there was wrong.
Got it.
So
Right, because we still have to act on it.
yeah, board has to act on it.
And in that pile, we would never have acted
So
on it.
it was
And so the state system says this person didn't vote at all or voted someplace else.
didn't vote at all.
Got it.
So as I said, this was again interpretation. What will happen with the ballot was correct. The process to get to that point was just put on the wrong point because
I move to reject that ballot.
it has to come to the board for rejection.
Okay, Larry has moved to reject the ballot. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, moved by Larry, seconded by Margie. All in favor, raise your hand. That ballot is rejected.
Thank you.
Okay. And now we'll just all stare at Michelle and Sandy.
We need you to stare.
Need some bubbles filled in, I can do
Yep.
that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we can watch you, fill in bubbles over there. Actually, the whole world is watching you.
Yep.
So just for those who are watching, the reason why Michelle is filling in bubbles is merely to make sure that they are completely filled in. And the reason why people are over her shoulder looking at her, which you can see over here, is to make sure that she is filling in the correct ones and not filling in alternative choices, which of course our canvassers do not do because there's always a bipartisan team. And when they fill in things, there's always an observer as well.
Yes,
Can I be a cutter?
you can cut if you like.
I'm coming to that side.
Oh, you're coming to the side. Okay, I'm cut for us. You want to be involved in the process?
I am, I am missing the sound of the electronic cutter. Yeah, yeah.
Very well.
These small openers are not helpful when you have clumsy hands, so.
Or a dull blade.
I can't use that little slot, not always easy.
There's,
All these years and we didn't have that kind.
I know,
yeah,
we were always doing it by hand. You got it.
remember the days of many paper cuts.
4, 3.
And we're now pulling a ballot for duplication. What is the reason for duplication of this one?
It's wrong party.
Wrong party. Okay,
Except in part.
yes. When it's the wrong party, we accept in part because we accept the vote for the nonpartisan Board of Education as a result of legislation that was passed 2 years ago or 2 sessions ago at our suggestion. And folks may recall that one of the main reasons for the replacement ballots was that concern that the original ballots would be the wrong party. That was the mistake that was made that led to the replacement ballots, is that the wrong party ballot was sent to a number of people, and we didn't know which people, well, the vendor did not know which people they were.
No, that one, I was gonna say that one's. But. I mean, he's a Frederick County, so. So 920, anything that's not. So 929 just do, but just when you do the fees and this one.
So we have another voter who moved counties?
Yes, but this one is a registered party, so there are.
Ah, okay.
The other one was unaffiliated.
Right, the other one was unaffiliated. And this one is a correct party registration, so therefore they get to vote for the statewide races.
Was. Comptroller Brooke. Attorney General. Comptroller Brooke. Attorney General Anthony. Representative. This one is closest to Carol.
I like. Yeah, yeah, so.
Not.
Oh, turn to James. Nothing to come from. Then we just have to wait for that one ballot right there. They're bringing it up.
You're saying you have one you have to duplicate that we don't have the blank for?
Right, they're bringing it.
Okay, great. And that's the last one?
Yes.
Anything for the board to look at?
No, no, they wrapped
They
it
were actually
very,
neat.
Okay,
very well.
okay. Thank you, voters, for um for doing that in a
Who's it?
You got it?
It is, never mind. Never mind, I got it. Okay. So again, this one. Yep. Party.
See the envelope.
This would be Brenda Deal. And Sally McCarthy.
so the process from here is that the ballots that have been put in that folder go to the scanner. Board members need to be here until they go through the scanner in case there are any scanner issues. Once we determine that there are no scanner issues, we will adjourn the morning session. We'll reconvene at 2:00 for for newly certified results. And the 2:00 meeting is a virtual meeting.
Mistaken.
I will have to be here in person in order to sign. So, Ami will be signing from where she is. We will be sending her documents to sign.
Sorry.
And that'll be that.
Okay, guys.
So I am going to
You want me to do
so Kevin, we can go into recess while we're
Yes,
doing this? Okay.
It's literally like 2 minutes.
Yes, all right. We'll be in recess for a few minutes until the ballots have gone through the scanners. Okay, we are back and Boris is going to report on the scanning.
So, following the successful canvassing of the ballots, I would say that the scanning is completed. The staff will follow the process that we have to follow per state procedures to upload the results and prepare the necessary documents for the board to be signed at 2 o'clock in order to recertify the 2026 gubernatorial primary election.
Okay, and once again, our meeting at 2 o'clock is a virtual meeting. I will be here in person to sign documents. We will be Ami is out of town. We will be sending her documents to sign so that we have documents that are signed by both the president and the secretary. And we are adjourned. Thank you very much.
Thank you.